learning more notes on the recorder. More notes on the recorder. Previously, we learned the 5-letter notes, which are note G, note A, note B, note C, and note D. I believe we've practiced how to play all these 5-letter notes. Today, we are going to be adding some few notes to the 5-letter notes, and these notes are played with the both ends, both the right hand and the left hand. But before we go into learning how to play these notes, I would like us to go back to this part of the board where we have the key. The first thing there is the left thumb. We learned this in our last class. The left thumb means LT. Left finger is shortened to LF. That is the left finger. And there is a shaded hole, and that is called fully covered thumb hole. That is, we use our left thumb to cover that hole when it is fully shaded. And we have a half shaded hole, and that is called half covered thumb hole. So we are going to be coming across some of these symbols in the chart of the notes we are about to learn. The first note we are going to be looking at today is called note E. Note E. Note E is placed in the fourth space of the treble staff. As we can see, it's placed in the fourth space of the treble staff. And how do we play that? We cover the first hole with our left finger 1. We cover the second hole with the left finger 2. We cover the third hole with the left finger 3. And we cover the fourth hole with the right finger 1. We cover the fourth hole with the right finger 1. And the fifth hole with the right finger 2. So we now have to cover the left thumb hole. And how do we cover this left thumb hole? Is the half covered thumb hole. So it's represented by using half left thumb. So we cover the thumb hole halfway like this. Like we are pinching the thumb hole. Like we are pinching the thumb hole. That is how to cover the half thumb hole. So how do we play note E? Cover the first hole with the left finger. Cover the second hole with the left finger 2. Cover the third hole with the left finger 3. Cover the fourth hole with right finger 1. Cover the fifth hole with right finger 2. And cover the thumb hole halfway. And that gives you a high E. You can see that it sounds higher than note D. The next note we are going to be looking at is note F. Note F is placed on the fifth line of the treble staff. On the fifth line of the treble staff. And how do we play this? Cover the first hole with the left finger 1. Cover the second hole with the left finger 2. Cover the third hole with the left finger 3. And cover the fourth hole with the right finger 1. And cover the sixth hole with right finger 3. Remember, hole number 6 and hole number 7 are both having a big hole and a small hole. So for us to cover the sixth hole for note F, we have to cover both the big hole and the small hole. Then we add the half thumb hole to it like this. The first hole, the second hole, the third hole, the fourth hole, and the sixth hole. Then a half covered thumb hole, and it gives us a high F. Now the last note we are going to be learning how to play today is the octave G. Octave G. You can see the sign is pointing upward to tell us it's higher than the very first G. And this is placed above the fifth line of the treble staff. Above the fifth line of the treble staff. That is where we have our octave G. And how do we play this? Cover the first hole with the left finger, cover the second hole with the left finger 2, cover the third hole with left finger 3, and cover half tone hole. Octave G. And it sounds so. I would like us to practice all these 3 notes. Note E, note F, and the octave G, alongside with the 5 left-hand notes we have. So, I would like us to also practice a simple song using some of these notes that we have learned how to play. Remember, we learned how to play Now the Day Is Over in our last class. But today we are going to be playing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, a common tune. And I believe we still remember the value of all these notes. This means crochet, 1 beat note. This means meaning, 2 beat notes. And it goes this way. Now we've come to the end of today's class. Thank you and God bless you.